Hey guys, Kyle here with X-Ray Okie Studios in Oklahoma, and today I'm going to do a brief walkthrough of my new TYM T574 HST tractor that I just bought about a month ago from David's Trading Yard in Kiowa, Oklahoma. I know when I was looking for this tractor, there wasn't a lot of information on YouTube or Google for one, about what people thought of these things. There's not enough people's bought them yet and used them. So when I was looking, like I said, information was really hard to find, so I thought, hey, why not do a review? Maybe somebody's like me out there looking for some information on this tractor. So it's been a good tractor so far. I did have one little issue when I first bought it. I didn't have it probably 2 hours on it, honestly, and was doing some light brush hogging. And I had a hydraulic fitting break and shot hydraulic fluid all over my brand new brush hog. I was a little irritated about that, but David's made it right, had it fixed immediately, and it's been trucking along ever since. I think I got about 11 hours on it, something like that right now. So, I mean, it's not broken by any means, but it's done a good job. So sit back, let me explain to you what I like, don't like about it, and we'll get started. All right, guys, here it is, the TYM T574 HST with the TX57 front end loader on it. These are Korean-made tractors with Kook J 4-cylinder diesel engines, but they are proudly assembled for final assembly in Caldwell, Texas. Now, I purchased this tractor from David's Trading Yard in Kiowa, Oklahoma. He made me a really fair deal, and I enjoyed working with him. If you're interested in seeing what he can do for you, there's his phone number, and I'll try to leave a link down below to his Facebook page to give him a shout. So these tractors, it depends on who you talk to. Sometimes they get a bad rep, or people just absolutely love them. A lot of people give them a hard time because they're a Korean-made tractor. Not a lot of networking out there yet on them as far as parts and dealer services. But, at one point, Kubota was in the same boat. Look at them now. Now, this tractor is a 55 horsepower, like I said, 4-cylinder diesel engine with a Kook J. I believe that's a new engine for them this year. I think they've ran the Yanmars previously. Lift capacity on this bad boy is somewhere in the range, I think it's around 33 or 3,200 pounds. And then I know the front end loader is about 28. Altogether, probably weighs close to 5,500 pounds with the tractor and the loader. So it's a pretty heavy tractor. It's got the 4-wheel drive transmission in it. Again, the hydrostatic transmission is really nice for bucket work. I mean, I'm no tractor guru, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So I want to give as fair a review as I can and just be as open and honest as I can. I'm not getting paid for this at all. So I just want to tell you my experience and let you guys make your decisions from there. So when I first bought this tractor, I had not even an hour on it, and I was brush hogging. Didn't hit anything, it was just in a field working, and this little piece right here, this little hydraulic deal, it broke right there. It cracked and broke, and I shot fluid everywhere. Took the part to the trading yard, and I mean, they had it fixed in no time. But it did break on me with less than an hour. Since then, I've got about 20 hours on it and I haven't had any issues. Of course, I got this little box blade with Mattern Ag products. Did this driveway, a couple of things with it, and done some road work. It's been really nice. But back to the tractor. So one cool feature that I do like about this thing is this little lever right here. So you lift that up and down, and it's a remote for your hydraulics back here. When you're hooking these things up, you don't have to jump back in the seat 100 times. Of course, it's got rear view mirrors, and we'll get up in the cab here in a little bit. All your hydraulic connections. They make these things super easy to work on. I mean, you lift your bucket up and you got access to your fuel filter and oil, all that right here. You can get a good look at everything. Grease zerks are easy to get to. And you lift this front end out of the way, and you can get access to the whole engine. Got a nice little bucket level detector right here, and then of course the bucket itself. It's got the quick detach right here. I've not had the joy of playing with that just yet, but pretty nice overall setup. Diesel tanks down here, nice and low for you to get access to, makes pouring diesel in pretty easy. All right, so let's go take a look on the inside here, see what we got. So of course you got these big mirrors on both sides. That make it really nice for finding traffic behind you on a highway, looking at your implements, things like that. Of course you got your foot brakes with your locking bar set for your parking brake. You got your controls for your blinker, horn, your lights. You got cruise control right here, you got emissions, and then your information. You got hazard lights. Right here is your gear shift for high, medium, and low. This increases your control speed for your implements for behind and your lift. And then this is your differential right here, so if you don't want both wheels, if you want them both wheels to spin at the same time. Now one thing when you're starting this, dude, you got to have this in neutral and then pull it all the way against you, or it will not start no matter what you do. That's a safety feature. Got handrails right here. Of course you got the pull down armrests, which are really nice. Of course a rollover protective system. And then let's go around, we'll jump on the other side. All right, on this side, of course you got your bucket controls. It's got the buttons set on it for third remote controls already. It's got pretty self-explanatory instructions on it. And then you got your PTO controls for manual, auto, and off. Throttle control for manual control, and it does come with auto throttle, which is super nice. I mean, you can keep this thing geared or turned down as low as you'll go and give it a little gas and it'll automatically throttle up for you. Push button PTO, and then here we've got our rear end controls for our implements. One thing I really like about this is the draft control. So especially when you're using your box blade back there, you're not gouging in and things like that. It goes with it. And then you got your hydraulic remotes over here as well. Seat controls, seat slides forward and backwards. It's got a nice wide platform. You got your tilt steering right here, so this thing will tilt down. Super comfortable. It's got cup holders, a place for your phone. You got a 12-volt plug. Like I said, the rollover protective system. And then this little dude back here, I've seen a couple compliments, or not compliments, but comments. People didn't know how to work this dude. So this rear working light has a switch. If you see this switch right here, that's how you turn that on and off. I've seen a lot of folks that was getting confused on how to operate that. So the bucket on this thing, I've heard some people complain about it, say it's not heavy duty enough. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure. It's done everything I've needed it to do. It does have the quick attach, like I said earlier. This is pretty nice. You can get your pallet forks on there, your grappler, whatever you need to do. It can do it. Like I said, this thing's done everything I've needed it to do with no problems. It's got draft on it as well, float. So it floats when you're back dragging, things like that. Of course, you know, it's got easy access to all of your oils and things for your axles and front end. Super heavy duty. I mean, these things are pretty beefed up on their axles. I believe these are category 1 on the rear end. Of course, it's got its telescopic 3-point hitch. Makes it super easy to work on and things like that. Of course, you got your hookups right here. Like I said, it is a little muddy. I got it dirty the other day. All right, let's fire this bad boy up and see how it sounds. See the instrument panel here. Wait on that glow plug to go off. See how it fires up. It's got 11.4 hours on it. And we're good to go. Try to do this with my elbow on the... There we go. So it fires right up. It's got a good sound to it. I've already warmed it up. So people constantly ask, how does it do on You know, how fast does it lift? How fast does it, you know, they kind of gripe because they're slow. Well, let's see what it does here. It's not too slow, I don't think. I mean, like I said, it does everything I need it to do. But I'll take it for a spin. See what you think about that. Love that auto throttle. All right, guys, so there you got it. It's the TYM T574 HST. You know, here in a little bit, I've actually ordered a new camera and a tripod and things like that. Once I get a little better equipment, I'll do a more thorough review, try to get some video of this thing working, you know, and showing you what it's capable of. But it's been a good tractor, definitely pleased with it. I highly recommend it if you're looking for one. I don't think you'll be sorry. But that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Do me a favor, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, let us know you're watching, leave us a comment. We do appreciate it. Bye.